with the thunder, baby, might just clap your crew.
What's going on, people of YouTube? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. Today is Monday, March 12th, 2018, and this is going to be my watch list for March 13th. Bulls to the Wall Trading is a channel that I created in order to share what I know within the stock market and hopefully to encourage people to learn how to trade and to just basically stick your foot in the water, if that makes sense, and just realize that it's really not that hard. If you give it some time, if you are patient with it and you watch these videos, you'll see that it's really not that hard. That is my goal. I want you guys to trade, I want you guys to learn, and I want you guys to understand that it's really not all that complicated. I am not a financial planner or a financial advisor, so anything that I discuss here is just my opinion and just my opinion. By no means is it the rule of trading. Is just my opinions, my advice, things that I've learned throughout my trading career, or my trading life, if you will. I have a free chat room through the Discord app. If you are interested in that, I will leave the link in the description. It's a really cool way to get in contact with me and our other group members. If you have any questions, if you're new to trading, if you're an intermediate trader and you just want to pick other people's brains or see what they think in a stock, whether it has value or not, or if you see something and you want to see what other people see in that stock, that is a great way to do that. We're trying to create an open forum and an open discussion where we all help each other out. For those new viewers, I do my video in two sessions. I talk about day trading first, and I give you my watch list, and then I go into swing trading and I give you my watch list as far as swing trading goes. If you don't know the difference between day trading and swing trading, they are two very different things. I have a video out on that explains it, so check that out. I think that's all that I need to say. The way that I trade is my way. It's what has worked for me. By no means does it mean that that is the only way to trade. That's one thing that I want you guys to understand. You guys need to figure out your personal style. My style might not work for you. My style might not make sense to you. That's totally fine. You need to figure out your way. I want you guys to understand that there's a ton of different strategies and a ton of different ways of trading. You just have to figure out which one works for you. I'm teaching you mine. I'm trying to show you mine, and maybe if that works for you, then by all means go ahead and use it. But just know that if you don't like it or it doesn't make sense to you, there's plenty other styles out there. So as far as day trading, the way that I like to trade is the high of the day, whether it's pre-market, intraday, or post-market. What that means is that we basically trade momentum. We want to find the high of the day. We will draw a resistance line at that point, and then we will wait for the price to cross above that point with good volume, and that could set off the stock to go up even higher. So for the first stock, we have MARA, and you can see the stock trended up today. So the high of the day is 255. That's where we would draw our resistance line. So you can see that it's still trading after the market closed, and it's hanging around the 250 area. So what we want is for the price to come up, cross 255 with good volume, and this could set off another trend like so, like it did today. Is it guaranteed that it's going to do this if it crosses 255? Absolutely not. Stocks have a mind of their own, and it could cross above, and then it could just come down after 2, 3, 4, 5 cents. Okay, so just understand that every time you're investing, you are putting your money on the line. Of course, we all want to make money, but you have to understand that not everything will go your way, and you have to plan for that situation. You have to plan for an investment not going your way. So for this one, you could say, it crossed 255, you got in at 256 or 257, it goes up to 260, and then it just comes down. That could very well happen. You've got to have a plan, you got to have a strategy as to what you're going to do should that occur. The next one is RIG. All right, let's take a look at that one. All right. So the high of the day is $10. Beautiful. Why do you guys think that's beautiful? Or why do I think that that's beautiful? Because it stopped right at the $10 mark. If you guys watch my videos, you guys know that I am very, very big on half dollar and whole dollar resistance points. And you could tell why. It's no coincidence that this stock reached a high of $10 and then it came down. That is a very big resistance point, whether it's $10, $9, $5, $2. Whole dollars and half dollars are big resistance points. So this is just validating that. We wanted the same thing to happen. The price to start coming up, cross $10, good volume, it could set it off. If it doesn't, again, you got to have a backup plan because not everything is guaranteed in this stock market. Just because it crosses $10 with good volume doesn't mean that it's going to take off for a 20-cent gain. It could very well go up to $10.03 and then come down. So just understand that you're putting yourself at risk every time you invest. DRYS is the next one. So where would you guys put your resistance line that we draw at the high? Okay, 443. So you guys would put it there. Maybe some of you are saying 443. Maybe some of you are saying 450. For my liking, I would say 450. Why? Because that's a half dollar amount, $4.50. Is it wrong to put it at 443? No. But what could happen is if the price starts coming up, it crosses 443 with good volume again, it could come up to 450, see some resistance, and then come down. So would you be okay with just making a $6 to $7 cent gain before you see some resistance and maybe possibly the price starts to come down? I don't like those chances. I don't like that strategy. So me personally, I would put my line at 450 and wait for the price to cross above that. All right, that's just my personal liking. And let me just go back to see. Yeah, I don't like to keep these lines here. So 1 second. All right, the next one on the list is GERN. All right, where would you guys draw your line here? Your resistance line. I call it, my line, but the technical term is resistance line. So 298 maybe, or how about $3 for the whole dollar mark? That's where I would feel more comfortable. Same situation. If you draw your line at 298, the price could cross 298. You get in at $2.99, and once it touches $3, it could see some resistance, and it never makes it past $3, and it just comes down. So you really are just making 1 cent per share, which is nothing. So I would much rather want the price to cross above $3, and that would give me a better chance for a bigger gain. Again, is it guaranteed that if it crosses our resistance line that it's going to take off? Absolutely not. You have to plan your trade and have a backup plan in case it crosses, you get in, and then it just starts going down and it doesn't go your way. Okay, so that is my day trading watch list. Now let's switch it over to swing trading. Whoops, wrong one. We're gonna go over to swing trading, and I am currently in some trades that I will discuss. So the first one that I got in, which was about 2 weeks ago, was this one, TRQ. I got in on this candle right here. It was a double bottom. We got in, and it has been ripping it ever since. CLDX is another one that I got in. I got in about right here. It went up, it went down, but now it recovered and it shot up. So I'm hoping that this candle can keep going tomorrow and eventually break the 200 moving average to the upside. And on Friday, I got in on MRNS. Same situation. I got in right here, and today we had a pretty decent gain, nothing crazy, but as long as it keeps going up, I'll be very, very happy. So that's what I'm currently in. Let's look at some stocks that I have checked off. WFT, I was looking into getting into this one, but I didn't really like the setup right here with the candles, so I'll still watch that one. ESV, I don't know why I have this one checked off. I guess I had it checked off to see what would happen over here, but the candle setup is not something that I like. KGC, we have 2 levels of support here. It broke through this support. Now I'm just hoping that it can go down and I'll catch it at the second level of support. IAG, this one's shaping up to be good. It broke through this first level of support. Now it's hanging out at a second level of support. We have to wait and see what happens tomorrow or the following days and see how the candles play out. And E, looks like I had this one, but the candles didn't play out how I wanted them to. It still went up no matter what, but there's a certain type of candle scenario or setup that I like to see, and I didn't really see it in this one, so let me just get rid of that. SSW, this one's another one that's setting up very nicely. We're waiting for a green candle. AU, this one, again, the candle setup wasn't the most ideal, at least for my liking. Again, this is my style of swing trading. MEET, somebody in the chat room, I believe it was Ash, mentioned that he was looking at this one, and I told him I was looking at it too, because it's coming very close to support. So maybe we can catch the bounce, but as it is right now, it's not looking too good. It's not looking good. You know, I like to see a green candle before investing in it. So that's just my liking. MUX, this one, I believe I tried to get on this candle right here, but it didn't really work out. Maybe if it comes back down to support, I can get in again or try to get in again, but we'll see what happens. BBG, I missed my shot right here. As you can tell, I didn't really like the candle setup, but it still went up. I still have it because it can come down to support again, and maybe I can catch it. Let me do like a couple more. BLDP, you could see what happened right here. Again, the candle situation wasn't the most ideal for my liking. TELL, you can see the clear level of support right here where it bounces off. And we have this candle right here. Again, it's a green candle, but it's not to my liking as far as swing trading. BIOS, we're waiting for this one to maybe come closer to the support level. And I think that is it. So as far as swing trading, I like to play the bounce plays, which basically means just finding a level of support and then, you know, recognizing when is a good time to get in. Just like day trading, just because you find a good level to get in or a good support line does not mean that the stock is going to bounce up and make you money. The stock can go to support, it can start bouncing up, and then just come crashing down. When you invest with stocks, that's the risk that you're taking. Everybody wants to make money, but no, a lot of people, I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people just think, oh, if I want to invest, I just want to make money. I never want to lose money. Well, it doesn't work that way. Any investment that you do, you're putting your money on the line, and you're putting yourself at risk of losing money. It's a matter of controlling your risk and making sure you have a backup plan in case things don't go the way that you planned them. All right, with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Please make sure you subscribe and like to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thumbs up, positive comments, positive vibes. You guys can do this. If you have any questions, let me know. Check out the chat room. Yeah, thank you for the support. Let's keep this channel going. Let's keep it growing. Thank you for everybody that has been there with me since day one and has believed in me and watching all my videos and hopefully learning from me. Let's keep it going, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.